Thank you, Michelle. I told you yesterday that I'm traditional Jew, and my wife and my kids are religious. And I pray a little bit, and they pray a lot. But in the last 24 hours, I prayed like ever. So I'm now a praying guy. I'm going to start with a prayer and we'll end with a prayer in the middle, some practical life. The prayer is Psalms 83. And it's in Hebrew written, Shir Mismor LeAsaf. And it's about how our enemy is gathering to destroy us, really they are thinking how to destroy us. And then it says the names of those nations. And one, it says, Tzur im Yoshve Pelashet. Tzor im Yoshve Pelashet. Tzor is Lebanon, it's a city in Lebanon. Plashet is Gaza, where Plishtim was located. Those are the two. But it's mentioning 7. It's about our 7 fights we are running now. We are winning in this war. Do not think we are not winning. But we are paying a huge price. We are losing our friends, our kids. My neighbor, officer in Givati Brigade, Itai Saif, which we are sharing the same backyard. And we are so connected, so we did stairs between the families. And I did baths to this guy. And I drove him to the north to do his army services overnight. And we lost him. And we lost so many kids of my friends and my soldiers. So there is a price to this war, but we are winning. In Gaza, we are now in about accomplishing 80 to 90% destroying the army capacity of Hamas. We did not yet achieve solution how we can let the civic people to be there without any responsibility of Israel for food, electricity, oils, gas, and any humanitarian problem. So in army-wise, we are winning there. In civil life, we need to think creatively how this place will not be a place where Hamas is raising his power again, but still we get quiet. You know, I was a minister in security, and I apologize for the fact every month representative from Qatar came with a suitcase of $30 million to give some humanitarian help. And we always asked, how can we make sure it's going to go to the poor people? It obviously did not go to the poor people. We found in Gaza 500 kilometers of tunnels. You could have the best metro here in Copenhagen, 500 kilometers underground, with the money of humanitarian help from the world. We thought 2 years before, that we can give the Gaza people 20,000 places of work in Israel. And when they work in Israel, they make about $2,000 US dollars monthly. $2,000. This is about 10 times salary of Gaza. And with this $2,000, they can make 50 siblings survive with food and decent life. 20,000 workers, double 50. You calculate that. It's 1 million, it's half of the problem. 20,000 double 50. We gave them places to work in Israel. And we thought we give them quiet, and we're going to get quiet. We gave them quiet, and we got monster who jumped on us and killed us and raped our women and kidnapped our hostages. So we never, ever again can live with this equation, quiet for quiet. No. We need clean zone and security zone and freedom to act against our enemies every day if they just raise their hand against us. That's one conclusion. In Lebanon, we are in the beginning of the story. The capacity of Hezbollah is bigger, and we are fighting there. We are under threat. Every day, the average of 100 or 200 missiles on Israel. Yesterday, we lost 7 people in the missiles attacked. So this war is not easy, but we are stubborn, and we're going to fight. And I'm an officer in Golani Brigade, and although I'm a minister and member of parliament, I go every second week and carry weapon and protect the border in a place. I don't want to say the name. All of us are going to war. That's Judaism. It's written in the Halakha, in the Bible. Everyone is going to the war to protect Israel. But all of that is connected to the real enemy of Israel, the real enemy of the world, and it is Iran. And you know what? The people of Iran are not our enemies. We were dealing with building the nation of Iran. Until 1980, we contributed to the economic and the growth and the development of Iran, including the international airport that we were building for them. But then came the Ayatollahs regime with this ideology to destroy Israel. And they called us the small Satan. And they called the American people, nation, the big Satan. And Europe think it is the angel of Iran. You are not the angels, you are next in line. And if you don't realize that and you don't see it, go read, go listen to what imams are saying, what Ayatollahs are saying regarding going back to Europe and controlling Europe. Sometimes we feel we are alone in this war. But we are not alone, because you are with us. Because people like you left home, and my friend from India left home 15 hours and drove here. And Thor came from Norway and supported this place. And all of you are spending days to support Israel. We would like to say thank you to you on behalf of 8 million Jews in Israel. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for supporting us. Now the world is very confused. They think, you know what, Iran is like another state. Let's negotiate. Let's do State Department relation negotiations. Sometimes we are naive. You know, we had that case. There was a good guy in England. Really honest and good guy. And he went there to Germany. A good guy called Chamberlain. And he said, I can accomplish some agreement with Hitler. And they signed agreements. And as they mentioned yesterday, Hitler signed agreements with the Pope, with England, with Russia. He promised Russia, I will never go into your land. And then he occupied Europe and genocide Jews. Because Hitler was pure evil, pure bad. Iran Ayatollah regime is a pure bad to the world. And we need more Churchills and less Chamberlains. And your attitude is Churchill's. And we need to win the pure bad by being very, very strong together against them. And they are dreaming to have nuclear bomb. This radical regime is acting every day to have, and they are closer to accomplish it, to have a nuclear bomb. We will go and fight. My 5 kids are in the war. I told you my son went into Lebanon yesterday. My 2 daughters are high-ranked commander in secret intelligence. My young son is protecting his community where he studied. He went to get training just to protect his community with a weapon. I go every second week to protect the community. My 2 sons-in-laws, one is in a secret unit of rescuing in Air Force and special operation, and one is a fighter reserve as part of Givati Brigade. We all go to fight, but you are joining us to fight against evil. And as they say, we're going to conclude with prayer, and I invite my friend Oatal to join me. And whoever knows this song, join us. This song is a prayer to release the hostages. And it says, Achenu, כל בית ישראל הנתונים בצרה ובשביה, העומדים בין הים וביבשה, המקום ירחם עליהם ועלינו ויוציאם מאפלה לאורה ומשעבוד לגאולה. Our brothers that are hostages and they are in big trouble, God will help us getting them back. That's the translation of this. This guy is a cantor. Come join me. אחינו כל בית ישראל, אחינו כל בית ישראל, הנתונים בצרה, בצרה ובשביה, העומדים בין בים ובין ביבשה. אחינו כל בית ישראל, אחינו כל בית ישראל, הנתונים בצרה, בצרה ובשביה, העומדים בין בים ובין ביבשה. המקום ירחם, ירחם עליהם ויוציאם מצרה, לרווחה ומאפלה לאורה, ומשעבוד לגאולה השתה, בגלה ובזמן קריב. God bless you. Thank you.